Hi, this is Yogeswara Kumar. So this is on our Python socket programming part 2. Here we have 3 elements in this. So we have socket server, socket client, and socket. All about the programming project is that first the Python socket server program, it executes first and wait for any request. So next the client, every time here the request and conversation is initiated first by the client program. So the Python socket client program will initiate the conversation. Later, it waits for the response from its client and server. So requests, the server responds to the client requests regularly. So our programming socket, 3 topics depends on these requests. So later, always in this request and initiation process, the termination depends only on client. So it is only happens when the client program says bye. So the message bye is entered to terminate the program. Uh, it won't terminate until the client says bye. So if a program server indicates the bye message, it won't respond to it. The client program always terminates only when the client says bye. So this is our overview of the project. The next topic will be explained by Revathi.
Hello, this is Revathi D. So I'll be explaining about the server program. So in this program, we import the socket to use the Python socket connection. So we have used socket.getHostName method for obtaining the host address. And we have used the port numbers which are above 1024 because ports which are below 1024 are reserved for standard IP address. And we have used server underscore socket.bind is used for waiting for client request, and the while loop is being run for the server code indefinitely. So we have used if conditions and break conditions for assuring that the server code is not quit when the client's connection is closed. So yeah, that's the overview of the server program that we have used. Now my friend Chakri will be continuing the rest part. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Chakradhar, so I'm gonna explain about the next part. I'll be explaining about the client program now. Here also, we have imported socket for the Python socket connection and socket.hostname is a method. Is used for obtaining the host address. Here, message is used for taking the input form, and the server and this client will reply. And here, if the client replied bye, then the conversation ended and the connection will be closed for that. We used while message dot lower dot step. The client program is designed same as server except for binding. Uh, this is how the client program will run. So the next part of the our program will be explained by one of our teammates, Bhavana. Over to Bhavana.
Hello, this is Bhavana. I'll be explaining about the remaining project, the code and the execution of the program. I'll show the execution of both the commands, client and the server. This is the client command, and the server command prompt is, this is the server command prompt. Okay. These are the both screens. If we enter the, we have saved both programs as the client .py and the server.py. If you give any message from the client, the server will respond to that message. And at last, if we type bye in the client, and the server, that complete server will be terminated. And here I'm typing hi. Here in the server, we can see the hi message, and I'm replying to the client. How are you? Sorry. Okay. And you can see here the how are you message. Good to hear. Next. What are you doing here? When we type by in the client, by message, here the server has been terminated. Sorry, this is the client. See, we can see both has been terminated and the conversation has been closed. This is the complete explanation about the project 2 of client and the server. Thank you.